Alright, so today I want to go through a Colossal Shiki and Fritz build, but I also want to have a little quick chat about how I feel about Armored at the moment. See, the reason why I haven't sort of posted anything, haven't really put things out there recently, the last few days, was because I was really trying to put out an Armored before I did Colossal, just because I have much more love for Armored, prefer to Colossal, just because my favorite Titan is Armored Titan. But I am really sad to say Armored has lost its place in this game. It used to be the best for missions before. Colossal has by far taken that position. I mean, any grinding now is just done with Colossal. I mean, I literally got to my Prestige 5, it got maxed out Thunder Spears and ODM in 30 minutes. Can you believe that? Maxed it out with just Colossal in 30 minutes. I hate to say it, but it's broken, and I really wish they didn't do this much to Colossal. But I mean, like, not even in general, Armored Titan feels like even in raids right now, I got my Armored Titan build down to 2 minutes 20 in a normal, without oddball raid. And comparing it to last time, the last build used to be 2 minutes 30, but it felt refreshing playing in it because I wasn't just a punch simulator. It didn't feel like I was just punching to punch. Not like I was using female and stuff like that, but now the build just relies on punching because they have removed that ability to use your ram and hit your maximum amount of damage. And I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the idea of making builds nowadays, kinda gone. I mean, there's no creativity. I felt so much passion for that female Titan build, and then they patched it 2 days later. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I respect them actually putting some effort into it, but why make us sort of go through that female Titan dominance for an entire year straight, but then patch it in 2 days? They allowed female Titan to dominate for a year straight with a perk that wasn't supposed to be used with female Titan, but they patched it in 2 days? Can you believe that? I mean, I have barely any words for this, but all I can say is I'm going to try my best, but I have a feeling I'm going to probably move away from this game in a bit. I don't feel the passion even close to I used to, because it doesn't feel, I guess, fun. I mean, like, I'll keep playing, but I'm feeling very, I guess, dead inside at the moment. Anyway, let's go into the build. Alright, so let's hit straight off with the build. So first build we're doing is a Shiki build, with the whole new Shiki rework being not really much of a rework, but adding Stronger Soldier. I myself have no idea why they added this. I have used ODM for a whole lot of time, and if you've gotten Shiki, you're not really getting hit anymore. You've spent 200 something hours to try and get Shiki. You have enough skill to be able to use Shiki without taking knockback, and I don't really know why they added it. But my own personal opinion. But with the build, straight away, with the whole main idea of the Colossal build, I'll be using the main, I think the highest damage output in the by far is the Heat Wave. But Heat Wave goes off your base damage. So the idea of it will be to give us the highest base damage we can have. Also, main thing, cooldowns, obviously. And this build is a little bit different because I sort of wanted to have like the highest possible health you can have, just purely because of this one. It does tick rate, so it does tick rate to your health, and sort of having higher health gives you sort of more tick, so it sort of keeps you up longer, especially with this amount of move, because you can get to like 180 million without sort of even getting out of that form. And that's sort of like amazing, like, don't get me wrong, it's great. But yeah, we'll just go straight along with the perks now. So, biggest one with the perks is the Court will be Founder's Blessing. Main perk, main damage perk will be Art of War. And then secondary will be Warchief. That's just to have the highest base damage you could possibly have. I mean, if I could try and implement literally any other perk, I would. But simply put, having the highest base damage is by far the best with this build. I mean, like, you try and implement like 100% crit rate using something like, oh yeah, let's implement win rhapsody and try and have the 100% crit rate so we can consistently hit that maximum crit damage with the bomb and stuff like that. But no, because the steam is literally the highest damage dealing in the entire thing, and I'll show that now. But so, idea of the main one, it will just be immortal, just for that also increase in health. Then our main supporting perk. Not a biggie for this one. You can have things like, I'll probably put on soulfeed just to know where the titans are most of the time. But you can pretty much swap around with however you're feeling with the builds. I mean, you could probably swap it out with Fond of Inspiration, Mutation Master. I was using Mutation Master just for then. You can, not really unwavering belief. You probably do tattoos on, just make the early stage a bit more funner to sort of move around a bit faster. But probably soulfeed will probably be the most efficient with, not being able to see the titans beneath your feet and all. So we'll go over to the artifact wise. So artifacts will be just the Colossal Scars. Pretty decent stats. I mean, it's sort of hard to get a good stat on that, especially since I don't have the greatest amount of money recently. But it's not too bad. And then we start off with our Cloak. Cloak, not too bad stats either. Both of them pretty decent. You're not too worried about that sort of stuff. So prestige and memory wise. So with me hitting prestige 5, these are probably the most optimal you could probably go for. Quakestrike, apotheosis, gambler, furyforge, tactician. So they all increase your damage, so you always need to at least kill a few titans. You can't swap this out when you're doing female raids, but I also wouldn't recommend doing female raids because female has a whole lot of iframes, and it's incredibly hard to deal around female's iframes. Until obviously we'll implement the iframe issue, but even with around it, it's still 3 phases, and you're not going to survive in your Titan form that long unless you're sort of swapping around your abilities. But you can swap it out for something like Crescendo if you're with others, Thana if you're also going to lower health, and other things like that. So, also doing a Colossal Mastery, I've got pretty much everything maxed out that's important. So, obviously all the moves. Biggest ones you want to max out will be Destructive Mastery. This one is you move faster and less drain bar per extra shift. So that's the main reason we are using Founder's Blessing. If we didn't put on Founder's Blessing, we put on different things. But the main reason using Founder's Blessing is for that extra damage right there, extra drain. So the reason why we have such a minimal drain will be because we have such more extra shifts. Okay, next one will be obviously the Steam. So the Heat Wave is essentially just Steam. And yeah, that one, and then probably the Stomp, I'd say. So those 3 are probably the most important. Obviously, Shifting Mastery is also very, very important. Those 4, I guess, are pretty important, but I'd recommend going for Shifting Mastery, Steam, Stomp, and then probably that one last, since it's not too important. But we'll go ahead and show the Shiki build, show how it's done. Perfectly done. Alright, with every great showcase, the best modifiers are always Nightmare, Oddball, Injury Prone, Chronic Injuries, Fog, and Time Trials. These are by far the best. And let's get this started. So, we're starting off it nice and sharp. So, well, obviously, when you're starting doing attack raids and such more, you always want to find your your spot. So, my spot is right here, where you're like, okay, it's in the middle, and then you got like as many titans you can play. Only thing you need is like 15 titans. You don't really need much more. I mean, but I usually like to stay right there so they all come towards me, and then we start off brave. And literally, this entire thing is literally just automated. So we started off with a massive explosion, wipe out the first wave, and second wave spawns and wipe them out. So we're going on straight to the thing. He's starting off with his roar. We're going to hopefully get into our normal form straight away. Yep, and he's already coming, and we go straight into Steam. So Steam is straight away. Bam. And then you'll already see its damage start to tick off. I mean, it's sort of crazy. Ooh. I mean, a little bit different there. Oh, I don't know why he's taking iframes there. He was. But even without using any abilities, I mean, that's just the Steam. I mean, you putting on abilities too will also increase the damage overall. I mean, yeah, so... I mean, I had two of my abilities got iframed, and I'm still at half HP right now. So it's funny to say the least. And he's still in iframes, by the way. And then we're just going straight on to no. So literally, I'm probably not going to even use like. If you were to automate this, I probably wouldn't even use any other abilities. Just use Steam. I mean, it's pretty. It's boring. I won't lie to you. This is probably more boring than Female Titan. But I mean, like, even that, I mean, I don't even have to do another try. I had multiple abilities that hit my iframes, and I'm still down to a minute 36. I mean, like, I don't even need to do another run. Yeah, they have done a lot, and that was with Oddball. Alright, time to showcase the Fritz build. Okay. Alright, so this is obviously going to be the Fritz build side. So, obviously, we need to have Chaos and Founding's Order both equipped. Very important. Mainly for this, the killing up 9 Titans immediately. Really overpowered. Next will be the, obviously, we want highest cooldown, so we want another quakestrike. Then, with the Colossal Titan build, we want the highest base damage possible. So, we went down the left side of the tree just so we can have the highest base damage we can have. Next, we have to go around having the highest health. Highest health is just basing on your steam and tick rate, so it is just going to allow you to be in your Titan form longer and use your steam a bit longer, which is all good. Our health is at 455, pretty damn high, and that's because of our perks and obviously going down the left side. So we'll go over to perks now. So biggest one will be our core. We're using Founding's Blessing purely for the fact that for Colossal we have Destruction Mastery. The more shifts we have, the more time we'll be able to stay in our Colossal form. So main damage one will be Art of War, obviously, just for that 40% damage. Next one, I just want more health in general. So I did Font of Vitality and Immortal, just so you can have just incredible amount of health. It's pretty good. Next one, I did Font of Inspiration, just so if you're ever buffing everyone else or anything like that, you can just have it equipped, and it's just overall just really good. Next one is going to be Soulfeed, just so you can see all the Titans around you and really just get, just really helpful, especially while using Colossal. So we're going to swap over to the artifacts now. Artifacts now, we can cop over to our Scars. Colossal Scars, both damage, really good. Next one will be the Cloak. So Cloak, obviously, good damage, good stats. Those are really needed, especially Cloak, since you get extra burn. Next one will be your memories. So these memories are decently important. Biggest one, definitely furyforge, Gambler, and apotheosis. Those 3 are needed. Quakestrike, really good for attack and armored raids, not really good for female raids. And Tactician is just good for buffing in general. Can also swap it out for Crescendo and Overslash and Thana if you really want to. But that is the baseline of the build. Lovely, let's get the run started. So, with every great build showcase, we obviously show the modifiers. So, modifiers will be Nightmare, Oddball, Injury Prone, Chronic Injuries, Fog, Time Trial. These are by far the best with Attack Titan rates, and just overall just really good. So, let's do it. Alright, with every great showcase, we always do Attack Titan or Female. So, obviously, we want to find our spot. So, I like this little spot right here, where it's just around here. And you'll see them all sort of tracking to me, like, around there. I mean, 1 or 2 can attack them. That's not too bad. But I'll try and get as many Titans I can get under me. As soon as I get a good amount, I can just keep tracking them. So they're all coming to me now, and we're pretty much ready to go. So once we're in the Colossal form, it's just the same as Shiki. Just pop it, and bang. Yep. And bang. And then going straight into the raid itself. I mean, I'm probably going to have the same issue before, where I was in the same iframe issue. But he's already beneath us, so we go into our little form. Probably better time than Shiki, because I'll probably hit my abilities this time. But you already see doing pretty decent damage. And, I mean, the main 2 abilities I probably use in these raids is probably my number 2, which is the Stomp, and number 3, the Underworld, the Underthing, which I found out is pretty good. And when I use my 4, the Massive Kick, it sort of stops getting hit. I mean, like, once I probably show it like this, I mean, it'll do huge damage. I mean, yeah, look at that damage. It's crazy. And we just stomp and done. I mean, that was my first run of this, and you can't even, like... I mean, they've officially... I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Colossal is by far less... It's brainless. It's brainless compared to Female Titan. I really sad to say, I didn't think they were going to make this brainless, but it's worse than Female Titan ever was. Female Titan, you at least had to transform, use your abilities, and sort of keep track of yourself, so you weren't going to get one tapped because you didn't have your roar up. But in this, I mean, you don't have to do anything. You just have to press one button, you're done. That essentially is. I think the entire thing, while I was in Colossal form, I pressed 5 buttons. Entirely that rate. I think that's, I mean, in of itself it's pretty boring. I mean, that's my own opinion of Colossal, but yeah, that's the build. And I mean, you really can't really do much better than that. All right, have a good rest of your day and good luck.